Welcome to another episode of the Cynical Writer. I'm sorry that I haven't made an episode in a while. I kind of got sidetracked writing a new book, and I'm having a little trouble writing the third act. What I wanted to talk about today is a writing technique that I often use in my writing that I think really improves the structure and the overall description of the story. Now, this isn't really so much a technique than it is a psychological tool that can be used to the writer's advantage. For example, if I want to describe something, anything at all, it is better to give psychological suggestions more than to actually describe the image precisely and exactly. As an example, say that I want to describe a pair of curtains, and let's say that I say that the curtains were blood red. Now that is a very vivid description. Now I didn't describe exactly what the curtains looked like. I didn't describe their length or their width or anything like that. I gave you a very strong suggestion for what the curtains might look like, and then the reader can then fill in the gaps. So you and the reader have essentially created a new image together. You have allowed the reader to participate in the storytelling process. And I think that's a very amazing thing. It shows that the body is not purely physical, because the mind can create new images. And the mind is, in and of itself, non-physical. Thoughts are non-physical. And so I think that this was a very interesting discovery that I made, that the mind that two minds can create new thoughts together. And this is something that can be done if you will use psychological suggestions within the story. Now, that does not mean that every piece of description has to be like that. Some description will have to be more detailed. Some description will have to be rather vague. It all depends on what you're trying to accomplish. I always think that writers should use a variety of different descriptions, because otherwise your writing becomes very stale if you only use one method. So I just thought I would give you this piece of advice. This is going to be a rather quick video because I just thought that this was something that people could use to improve their work. I'm planning on making more videos very soon. I'm going to come out with a lot of new videos about various topics. So I'll see you next time. Goodbye.